they end up resting on you, ignore them entirely and rest assured that if you're in that position, so is everybody else up here, okay? Okay guys, we're gonna start the induction period here. It takes me about 5 or 6 minutes to do this. I apologize for this part, it's a little bit boring for you, but this is what I'm gonna ask you to be really quiet for the next 5 minutes. Remember, they are not asleep up here. They're not unconscious. They hear every word that goes on in the room. So again, if you call out their name, make a loud noise, it'll just wake them up. We'll have nobody left to entertain you with. If you have a telephone and camera, something that takes video, or has flash on it, would you please put it down and put it away for now? You can videotape the fun stuff once I get started, but you may not videotape the next 5 or 6 minutes of the program. So all cell phones, all cameras, everything is down. You may not videotape the next 5 or 6 minutes of the program. I will tell you when you can turn them back on, okay? Okay. Brad, can we put number 3 in the barrel and bring our volume down? Okay. Everybody sit back with your feet flat on the floor in front of you. Put one hand on each one of your legs. Put one hand on each one of your legs with your palms down. Perfect. It's got to be your own leg. Yeah, it's going to be fun, but not that much fun. Scoot your butt far forward your chair like you can watch your favorite TV program. Lean back and slouch. Now, without looking at any bright lights, look up here in my general direction. Just take a deep breath, hold on to it. Hold it. Now just exhale, relax, and let all the tension of your very long day melt off your shoulders, okay? We haven't done anything yet, we're only breathing. Do it again, take another deep breath. Hold on to it, exhale, relax, letting your whole body drop right to the spot you're in. Now remember guys, there's no magic here. This is nothing more than just concentrating and relaxing at the same time, okay? Now you have your feet flat on the floor, you have one hand on each leg, look down at one of your hands. I don't care which one you look at, because it doesn't make any difference. You can look at your neighbor's hand if it's cuter than yours. But pick out somebody's hand, okay? Now I want you to watch the hand that you've chosen. I want you to concentrate on your hand and don't take your eyes off of your hand. Now notice the tightness of the skin that's on your hand. Notice the feel of the material that happens to be underneath your hand. Notice any rings or any jewelry that may be on your hand. Just watch your hand, concentrate in your hand, and listen. Listen to my voice only, and think about relaxation only. Any sounds around this area other than my voice, let them drift into the background. Any thoughts other than relaxation that come around, let them come and pass. Just watch your hand, concentrate in your hand, experience everything you can about your hand, and soon this real pleasant drowsiness is going to come around. Perhaps your eyes might begin to sting or burn, or your eyes may begin to water. Now don't deliberately close your eyes, but don't make any effort to keep your eyes open either. Let your own eyes close down naturally whenever you want them to, and you'll drift off into this wonderful and pleasant, relaxing place. As you watch your hand, it might become dark, it might become blurry, it might even disappear from your sight altogether. Do not refocus your eyes on your hand. Let your own eyes close down naturally whenever you want them to, and you'll drift off into this wonderful, pleasant, relaxing place. As we go along, be aware of your breathing and every breath you take, every time you exhale. Let your neck relax and let your shoulders drop right into the spot that you're in. As we go along, you may find that your mind has a tendency to wander to other thoughts or other places. If you find your mind is wandering around, just bring it back, focus on my voice, and you'll drift a little farther, a little deeper relaxed than you were the moment before. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I reach 3, if you have not yet closed your eyes, I want you to close your eyes when I reach 3. Now, you'll always be able to open your eyes if you really want to, but leave your eyes closed until I ask you to open them again. 1, 2, and 3. Let your eyes close, let your neck relax, and let your shoulders drop. Let them go. As we go along, you may find that your mind has a tendency to wander to some other thought or some other place. If you find your mind wandering around, just bring it back, focus on my voice. You'll drift a little farther, a little deeper than you were the moment before. To help you get really relaxed and to blow off the tension of your very long day today, I'm going to mention several major muscle groups on your body. As I mention these groups of your muscles, focus your attention there. Concentrate, focus your attention, and relax every group of muscles that I mentioned. Concentrating now on your face. Let your face relax. You've relaxed your face. Relax the tiny muscles that are around your eyes. You've relaxed your face and your eyes, and now your neck. Let your neck relax. You've relaxed your neck, and now your shoulders. Let your shoulders drop. Let them go. You've relaxed your shoulders, and now your arms and hands are feeling so very heavy, like lead weights are pulling down on them. Relax your arms, your hands, and your fingers. You can feel yourself drifting along with this. So far, it feels pretty good. It'll feel about 100 times better by the time we're done. So just continue to melt right down as you've relaxed your chest and now your stomach. You've relaxed your stomach and now your hips. You've relaxed your hips and now your thighs now your knees now your calves and your ankles and your feet. Every nerve, every muscle, every fiber of your body is more relaxed than you've ever been before. You're going to continue to get even more relaxed as we go along. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I reach 3, everyone take a nice deep breath of air through your nose and fill your lungs up with air. On 3, a deep breath of air through your nose. 1, 2, and 3, a deep breath. Filling your lungs with air. Now exhale through your mouth and let your whole body just drop right down. Oh, that felt good, didn't it? I know that felt really good. Let's do it again. On 3, another deep breath of air. 1, 2, and 3, a deep breath. Filling your lungs with air, exhaling through your mouth, letting your whole body just melt right down. To make sure you're totally relaxed, we'll go through that relaxation of your body one more time very quickly. Concentrating on your face, let your face relax. You've relaxed your face, relax the tiny muscles around your eyes. Feel that relaxation as it moves from your eyes into your lower jaw. If you open your mouth a little bit, you'll find it easy to breathe for the rest of the evening. You've relaxed your face and your eyes, and now your neck, let your neck relax. Let your head roll all the way forward so your chin drops comfortably to your own chest. Let your head roll right down. You've relaxed your neck and now your shoulders. Let your shoulders drop. Let them go. As we go along, I'm going to come by the back of your chair and I'm going to touch you lightly on the side of your neck. I might lay your head over on the shoulder of the person you're sitting next to, the position you were in earlier when you were leaning on everybody. If I move you, if I touch you, if I adjust your head to your body, don't be alarmed, don't be intimidated by my touch. Let my touch be your signal that you're doing really, really well. And just let my touch be your signal to just continue to melt and to drop down farther and farther and farther. If the person next to you leans on you or if you lean on them, don't be alarmed or intimidated by that either. Everybody's going to be in that same position in just a couple of minutes anyway. So when you feel that person relaxing up against you, you go right with them. You get 10 times more relaxed, 10 times deeper than they are as you continue to melt down farther and farther and farther. Keep your head forward. Keep your head forward. Shh. Give me about 3 minutes here. Okay. As you relaxed your chest and now your stomach, you've relaxed your stomach and now your hips now your thighs now your knees and your calves and your ankles and your feet. Every nerve, every muscle, every fiber of your body, again, is more relaxed than you've ever been before. You're going to continue to get even more relaxed as we go along. From this moment on, you're going to find it very easy to use your imagination. I want you to open up your imagination now. Don't put any limits on it at all. I want you to imagine you're in an office building that's 20 stories tall. You're going to ride an elevator from the 20th floor down to the first floor. Every floor that goes by, you'll see it go by through a window in the door of your elevator. Every floor that goes by, you're going to go 10 times deeper, 10 times more relaxed than you were the floor before. You're in the elevator now. The elevator's beginning to move. There goes the 19th floor and you relax. There goes the 18th floor. There goes the 17th, the 16th, the 15th, the 14th, the 13th. As you're dropping down, you're going to feel your eyelids begin to flutter like a butterfly. That's just the first time you started to relax. It will go away as you continue to drop to the 12th floor, the 11th, the 10th, the 9th, the 8th. Your body feels so heavy now. You're like melting jello on a hot sidewalk, just spreading out, getting thinner, going lower. Just let go as you drop to the 7th floor, the 6th floor, the 5th floor, the 4th floor, the 3rd floor, the 2nd floor, and the 1st floor all the way down. I'm going to count quickly from 10 to 1. Your elevator will drop 10 stories below the street level right into the basement of the building. As it goes into the basement, you go with it going 10 times deeper, 10 times more relaxed than you were the floor before. You're in the elevator now, you're dropping very quickly into the basement. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, dropping 4, dropping 3, dropping 2, dropping 1, all the way down. Now from this moment on and for the rest of the night, every single word that I say, every word I say and the moment I say it, it will be the absolute unquestionable truth for you. No matter what I say, the moment I say it, it will be the absolute unquestionable truth for you. And from this moment on, every time I count to 3, everyone's going to sit up in their chairs feeling great, fresh, and wonderful, feeling really good. However, if I say the word sleep, or if I shake your hand, you're going to go right back to the same wonderful place you're in right now. Each time you go back to this wonderful place, you'll go twice as quickly, twice as deeply relaxed as you were the time before. Now I'm going to count to 3 and everybody's going to sit up. The lights won't bother you, your noise won't bother you, your friends in the audience won't bother you, nothing's going to bother you. You know why? Because you're looking for me. You're waiting for me. You're just waiting for me to come by and say that word sleep or shake your hands. You can't go back to this wonderful, pleasant, relaxing place. Okay, Brad, let's get rid of that. Go to number 4, please, and crank it up. Okay. Now, guys, you were wonderfully quiet. Look at the result we have. We had a great program. We've got some really great people up here. But now I'm going to count not 1, not 2, but on the count of 3, the quiet rule is out the window for the rest of the night. I don't want it quiet. I don't need it quiet. You may scream, yell, shout, videotape, flash pictures, so have a good time, okay? So, not till I count to 3. So on the count of 3, but not before, let's give your friends up here a really big round of applause, okay? I'll count to 3. You'll sit up. You're looking for me. You're waiting for me to come by. Bad idea. Music and drums on 3, okay? I'm going to count to 3. You're going to sit up. You're going to be waiting for me to come by and say we're going to come by. You're waiting for me to come by to shake your hand or to say that word sleep so you can go back to this wonderful, wonderful place. Okay, guys, big round of applause to your friends on 3. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Dropping 3, dropping 2, dropping 1, all the way down. Okay, have a round of applause to your friends. They're going to be your stars for the night. Number 6.
Can you fix her?
Okay.
Can you fix her?
Justin's got game.
Okay. Okay, guys, I need you to sit down because I need to be able to see through here. So you guys have to be able to see the disc jockey. So let's stand there. Okay, let's wake them up and make them do some stuff. I'm going to count to 3. When I count to 3, you're all going to awaken. Shh. When I count to 3, you're all going to awaken. You're going to notice the weirdest thing that happened in here. While you guys were resting, some jerk was working on the air conditioning out here and they broke the doggone thing. They have not been able to turn the air conditioning off in this area for 5 days. It has turned this area into an absolute deep freeze. As a matter of fact, this will be one of the coldest places you've ever been in your entire life. It is so cold in here, they're actually storing frozen meat and ice cream right here on this floor because it keeps it frozen nice and solid. As a matter of fact, you can already feel it right now. It has dropped down to a very uncomfortable, shh, you gotta hear this part. It has already dropped down to a very uncomfortable 50 degrees in here and you're starting to feel a very cold chill. It's getting colder now. It drops down to 40 degrees and you realize you're only wearing light summer clothing. It's getting colder and it drops down to 30 degrees. You can hear the north winds that comes off the mountains. It is the bones getting cold that fills the very core of your body. Now your fingers are getting cold and your toes are getting numb and your whole body is starting to shiver. As the wind cuts through your toes and goes right to the core of your body. It drops to 10 degrees. Now when I count to 3, you'll sit up, it'll be 5 degrees and getting colder, but I'll tell you how to get warm. The only way for you to get warm, you gotta hear me. The only way for you to get warm is when I count to 3, you sit up, you grab onto the person next to you and you hug them really tight. The closer you hug them, the warmer you'll be, the your body makes, the more body heat you'll conserve. You'll have to make one good big pile, your butt's gonna freeze to death up here. It's 5 degrees, you'll hug anybody. 1, 2, and 3, what do I get, buddy? Oh man, it's cold up here, come on somebody. 75, 76. The numbness is going away. Tingles going away. 77, 78. Oh, that's much better. Wide awake, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. Gotta keep your fingers on the pad. You will never keep up with me. Okay. Hey guys, let go. Let's go. By the way,
They're not awake
you
yet.
go down, sit right in the middle. There's shrinking chairs right in the middle. Quick, quick, quick. All the way to the middle. Go down there real quick. Anytime of night. Quick. Okay. Bring me right from this. This is your new chair. Wide awake, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. Just 8 and 10 only. I'll wake up. 8, 10, and on the seatbelt, 1. Okay? Hey, wide awake, sit up straight. There you go. Open your eyes. Hey, listen, we are very concerned about your safety here at Grad, and we're always concerned about your safety. So you know what we did? While you guys were resting, we put seatbelts on your chairs. They work like a roller coaster harness, like at Six Flags or Disneyland.
Are you recording my face?
There's a lap harness and a shoulder harness. Right now, using your imagination, reach down on the floor, grab your lap harness, pull it up and lock your hips into place. Get it done. Grab your lap harness, lock your hips into place. Fast as you can. Now reach up, grab your shoulder harness, pull it down, lock your shoulders into place. Now look up here and listen carefully. Wide awake, open your eyes. Sit up straight. Open your eyes. If I tell you to put on your seatbelt, you'll put on your lap harness and your shoulder harness. As long as you put your seatbelt on, you will not slip, you will not slide, you will not fall out of your chair. If you even start to fall out of that chair, that seatbelt's going to grab you by your clothes, it'll pull you on your chair. You will not fall out of your chair, you will not fall on the floor for the rest of the night. Okay, everybody's got their seatbelt on? I'm going to wash your legs, miss. Stick your right hand out in front of you like you're going to shake hands with somebody. Look up here at me, take a deep breath. Right on the person next to you, no slipping, no sliding, no falling out of your chair. Right on the person next to you, take a deep breath. Exhale, relax, and sleep. Just let go, relax, and melt down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's try it. Hold on, let's get this guy out of your lap. Okay, slide on that, miss. Thank you for waiting. Well, let's see. Can we have number 5? They had cold gas. Well, they had cold gas. The next type of gas they're going to experience will be hot gas. When I count up 3, you're going to sit up. You're going to realize the dirt working on the air conditioner, they fixed the air conditioner, and then they walked out here and they left the heater on. It has gotten so hot out here. It's going to be like 110 degrees with 90% humidity. You can already feel the sweat starting to form on your face right now. You want to wipe it off, but you can't. Your hands are stuck in your lap until I count up 3. But when I count up 3, you'll sit up. You'll wipe that sweat off your face, but listen, I know a little trick. I know a little trick that'll help you cool off. You're going to want to remember this. It doesn't matter whether you're on shorts or long pants, but I happen to know that the higher you roll up your pant legs, the cooler you're going to feel. That's right, the higher your pant legs are, the cooler you're going to feel. And remember this, it works on your neighbor too. If your neighbor doesn't move fast enough for you, roll your neighbor's pant legs up, because that will help the air to circulate around your legs really, really well. I'll count to 3, you'll sit up, wipe that sweat off your face, roll up your pant legs and your neighbor's pant legs up as high as you can. 1, 2, and 3. What awake, everybody? Oh man, is it hot up here? It's like 110 degrees. That's up to 110. That's up to 110. It's up to 120. Get your pant legs up. It's up to 130. It's up to 140. I don't know why they're trying to air conditioner. It's the hottest place out there again, man. It is air up here. Let's bring it down a bit. Hey, look, what's your name? It's hot up here, isn't it? Here, drink this down. It'll cool you right off, but don't spill it. Yeah, it's very valuable. Just drink that down. It'll cool you right off. It'll taste just like horse piss. Ah, horse piss, don't drink it yet. Oh, man, how did you drink that crap? This was yellow, man. Did you see the foam on that? That's good, yeah. Oh, wait, that's gross. I can't do that. Wait. Jonathan, I'll count to 3. You right there. Just cold water. There you go. 1, 2, 3, up. There you go. Hey, listen. Let me help you guys out. When you reach down and put on your lap bar, that'll make it 10 degrees cooler right away. Reach down, put on your lap bars, that'll make it 10 degrees cooler. Brad, hey. Let's take this away. Okay, now reach up, grab your shoulder harness, pull your shoulder, lock your shoulders in place. Okay. Now scoot your hips far forward in your chair. That'll drop it another 10 degrees. Drop it another. Now look up here at me. Take both your hands, stick them out in front of you like this. Now don't look at me. Look at your hands. Roll one hand over the other like this. This is who you are. Yeah, exactly. You know why? If you do that, you're gonna find you have now created a human fan. You can now feel the cold air coming off your hand, up your neck, down your face. It'll feel wonderfully good. And what you'll find is the faster you do it, the cooler it gets, and you want to speed it up. Get your hands going really fast. That's great. That's like air conditioning. But now something is wrong. You can't stop. You're trying to stop and you can't. Your hands are taking control. They just keep speeding up. They're just going faster, 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 faster. Real deep. 1, 2, 3. Straight forward. And hands are like clockwork. 3, 2, and 1. Now deeper and deeper and deeper and slow. Boom. Deep, deep. And slow. Boom. Okay, number 8, please. And when we do the wake up, when we start the music, I need drums. Every time we start the music, I need 8 and 10 drums. Okay. Well, let's see. They had hot gas. They had cold gas. There's only one kind of gas left I know about. We call it burrito gas. So when I count to 3, you're going to wake up. You're going to notice the person sitting on your immediate right has the most god-awful odor coming out of their body. The person on your right is going to smell like they had lunch at Taco Bell today. They just ripped one off, sitting right there beside you. It'll be so gross and so overpowering, you can't believe that person did that next to you. You'll have to get up and walk away. But listen, no matter where you go, do not go behind your chairs. There's a lot of equipment back there. And do not go beyond the front row of the audience. You must stay in our area up here. One more thing, don't touch the person on your right side. That's where that smell's coming from. If you touch the person on your right, you'll get it all over, and you sure don't want that to happen. You know it's very important that I know who did it. They're taking up whole grad night here. We have to get security in here and throw them out. So if I ask who did it, you know who did it. It's the person on your right. You just point that person out so we make sure when security gets here, they throw out the right people. I'll count to 3. You'll sit up. It's the person on your right. You know where it's coming from. That's not your problem. Your problem is you know exactly what it smells like. It's disgusting. There's no way you're sitting there. 1, 2, and 3. What do we everybody? Whoa, yeah. That's good. Oh, I can't believe you did that over there. That is disgusting. Where'd you eat today? Oh, man, I can't believe you ripped that off over here. That is serious. Hey, does anybody know who did it? Just point them right out. Yeah, I can't believe you did that. That is disgusting. It's getting worse. My eyes are starting to burn. That's gross. Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you why it smells bad. It smells bad because everybody got up and walked down to their chair. If you go back and sit down in your own chair and buckle your seatbelt, that smell will be gone, so do it real quick. Go sit in your own chair and put on your lap bar. Now put on your shoulder harnesses. Let's see. Miss, let's bring you down here. Go sit right there. Oh, no, a little farther. Oh, we got that one in the middle. Keep going. Leave the chair. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Slide over one chair. Scoot your hips far forward in your chair. Look up here at me. Absolutely no slipping, no sliding, no falling out of your chair. Take a deep breath. Hold on to it. Exhale, relax, and sweep. Boom. And then you slide. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down deeper and deeper and deeper. Let me check something here. I have a lot of problems with this machine. Let me check something over here.
Oh, look at that.
Dominoes, we deliver. Okay. Okay. You want to touch right now? Sit up straight. You're going to choke her. There you go. Want to touch right now? Right away. Up in your chair here. Right up. Open your eyes. Up in your chair. Jump up in your chair. Okay. I want to touch you right now. Right away. Go off the floor. The floor's really dirty. Get up there. Put on your seatbelt so you don't fall off your chair. That far. Shoulders down. Don't fall off your chair. Lean on here. Sleep. Sleep. Not we're off the chair. Okay. Well, let's pull out some toys here because toys are a lot of fun. all the toys I own you guys, this right here, this is my favorite toy. This is my signature routine. I do this routine in every program that I do. This is the right toy. Where's that guy that I had picked for this? I think right there. This is the right guy. The one I'm touching on the hands right now, and only the one I'm touching right now, nobody else. Relax, sleep. Just sleep. When I count to 3, if I'm not shaking your hand right now, I'm not talking to you, but for the one I'm touching on the hand right now, when I count to 3, I want you to sit up straight, raise your hands high above your head, but keep your eyes tightly closed. You'll sit up straight, your hands above your head, your eyes are very tightly closed. When do they do it? Come on. Both hands.
Oh my God, is he really doing this right now?
Relax, sleep, boom. The one touching on the hands right now, listen carefully. From this moment on and for the rest of the night, you are now the lifeguard of our stage. You love being a lifeguard. It gives you a position of authority. You're the most authoritarian lifeguard that ever lived. You're like the captain of Baywatch. You're in charge of everybody. There's nobody with more authority than you. But there's one thing you like more than authority, and that's your life preserver. You love your life preserver. This is what you use to help save people's lives. It is your special 911 equipment, and you never take it off for any reason. No one is allowed to touch it. It's your special 911 stuff. But there's one thing. There's that one thing that makes lifeguards really, really angry, and that's when people go to the bathroom in a swimming pool. That makes you so mad you have to stay after work and clean that garbage out of the pool. It's like cleaning up the sewer. You hate that job. So from this moment on and for the rest of the night, anytime I say the word water, but only if I say it, nobody else, if I say the word water, you're going to wake up, you're going to be mad as nails. You could spit fire, you're so mad. You'll stomp to the front of the stage where you'll blast your lifeguard whistle really loud. It's around your neck, don't forget it. And you're going to scream at all those people that are out there in your swimming pool. Hey, don't piss in the pool, don't piss in the pool. And then you'll throw them out of the pool because they're old enough to know better. If you're awake, you'll just do it. If you're asleep, you'll wake up and know, but you'll get madder and madder every time because they're old enough to know better. Hey, what is that right there? Look, it's a cockroach. I hate those things. There's another one. Buddy, you got to help me out here. Okay, there's another one, look! Like, there's too many for me, you need a little help here. The one I'm touching on the hands right now, hold on to this. You don't have to squeeze it. Hold on to it. Don't squeeze it, just don't let go of it. Do not put it down. Do not put it down for the rest of the night because you now have a very important job. You are now the watchman of our stage. You now hate cockroaches more than anything else in the world. They're big, they're ugly, they have germs and diseases, and you really hate them. You are not afraid of them. You're not afraid of them at all. You just don't like them. So you're like a cockroach sniper. You're always trying to track them down. So from this moment on and for the rest of the night, anytime I say the word cockroach, you'll see the biggest, ugliest cockroach run right out to the center of our stage. Don't wait for me. The minute you see that big, ugly thing, you jump up over there and smash it 3 or 4 times and then kick it off the edge of the stage. If you're awake, you'll just do it. If you're asleep, you'll wake up and do it, but you'll get madder and madder every time you thought you killed them all the first time. The rest of you, when you see that young lady jump up and kill those bugs on the floor, you will see the bugs on the floor just like she does, but the difference is, you are afraid of them. She's not. She's a cockroach sniper. She's always trying to track them down. She's looking for them. But you are afraid of them. They're man-eating cockroaches here. They could go right up your pant legs and get inside your clothes. The family jewels could be in dire jeopardy here. There's only one way to protect yourself, and that's to get your feet up off the floor. You may not stand on your chair. You have to keep your butt in your chair, but you'll get your feet up off the floor. And guys, gentlemen only, gentlemen, as soon as you realize that young lady killed all those bugs, you're going to realize she practically saved your life right here tonight. You're very grateful for her for doing that. So gentlemen, you'll jump up, you'll run down there, you'll give that young lady a nice big hug, and you'll thank her for saving your life. That doesn't happen every day. Okay, well, I'm going to count to 3. Can I have number 9, please? Number 9. Nice deep breath, relax, sleep. I'm going to count to... Sleep, right on the chair. I'm going to count to 3. You're going to wake up. You're going to notice the person sitting on your immediate right. The very same person that used to smell so bad, well, now that person smells so wonderfully good. It's like they have a new cologne or new perfume that you've never smelled before in your entire life. It's going to smell so good and so wonderful, you're going to want to stick your nose right down into it. It doesn't matter who it is. They know they smell good, and they're willing to share it with you. As a matter of fact, the closer you get to it, the better it's going to smell, so you want to get just as close as you can. You're going to want to get very close, but do not push or knock that person off their chair. If you push or knock that person off their chair, they're going to get up and walk away, and you'll never get to smell it again, so don't push them off their chair. I'll count to 3, you'll sit up, it's the person on your right. It's wonderfully good. Oh, and if there's nobody sitting on your left or your right, it's the seat cushion of the chair next to you that smells really good. So you'll want to get as close to that as you can. I'll count to 3, you'll sit up, it's the person on your right. It's wonderfully good. Get as close as you can. 1, 2, and 3. What do they do, buddy? Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that's great stuff. Who is that? Get your face right there. Hey, it's right there in the chair. Check that out. Oh, that's wonderful. God, this thing right over into that one. That's wonderful. Get your face right into that one. Oh, that's incredible. Yeah, I can't believe how good that is. You just want to eat that up. That's so good. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Wait, you made a mistake. That's the wrong person. It's the person on the other side. It's the other side that smells good. There it is. Yeah, get right into that one. Oh, that's great stuff. Who is that? Hey, it's on the other side. The other side. Yeah, check that side out. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. Get your face right down into that one. Everybody get your composure back. Slide back in your own chairs, please. Get your composure back. Slide back in your own chairs. Slide down. Pay attention to what you're doing. There you go. Wide awake, open your eyes. Eyes open. Eyes open. Sit up straight. There you go. Hey, listen, you guys are going to have to forgive me. I've been talking really fast for a long time. My throat gets a little bit dry. I'm going to take a short break. Don't go away. I'm just going to step right over here and get a drink of water. Good job, buddy. Good job. Have to open your eyes and see what you're doing. There you go. Have a seat right down there. That's this. That's this. Hey, what is that? Look, come on, let's go. All right, she got her.
Look at Andrew, look at him.
Everybody back in your own chairs. That's enough, folks. That's enough. Everybody look up below your seatbelts. Put on your shoulder harnesses. Put your hips more forward in your chair. No slipping, no, look up here at me. Open your eyes, look up here at me. No slipping, no sliding. Let your head fall softly, gently forward your own chest. Relax, sleep. Boom, 10, 9, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit, relax, sleep.
Oh, shit.
Thank you for waiting. We'll let you. All right. Scoot over. Scoot over. Lean on her, sleep. Okay, great. Okay, well listen guys, can we have number 10 in the room, please? When you guys were little bitty kids, when you were about this tall, before you ever went to your first day of kindergarten, your mom and dad taught you the order of things in life. You learned things like A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, C, Dick, and Jane, run. Those things have never changed in your whole entire lifetime. Let me show you how simple and how easy it is to change your entire lifetime of training in about 5 short seconds up here. Let's see. The one I'm touching on the hands right now, and only the one I'm touching right now and nobody else. From this moment on, there are now no 3s in your counting system. That number no longer exists. It did not exist today, it did not exist yesterday, it doesn't exist at all. As a matter of fact, that number is just fading, it's just gone, forget about it, let it go, it means nothing to you. You'll count with confidence, you'll count share of yourself, and you won't understand anyone that doesn't count like you do. If they don't count like you do, they must be incredibly stupid. That's why everybody counts. You take your counting really serious and you get really upset with people that don't know how to count. They're old enough to be here, they should know how to do it. The one that I'm touching on the hands right now, and only the one I'm touching right now, listen carefully. From this moment on, law, there are now 2 2s in your counting system. All of the other numbers are still there just like before, but now there are just 2 2s in a row in your system along with the other numbers. You'll count with confidence, you'll count sure of yourself. You won't understand anyone that doesn't count like you do. If they don't count like you do, they must be incredibly stupid. The one I'm touching on the hands right now. From this moment on, there's only one number in your counting system, and that number is 2. All the numbers are 2. And if you add all those 2's up together, they'll equal exactly 2. It's the only number you know. It's the only number that exists. You can't believe these other people actually graduated from school, and they're so stupid they don't know how to count. They're a little embarrassed that they're your classmates for the evening. We'll put number 10 in the barrel, but don't start at the bottom. I'm going to count to 4, and everybody's going to awaken. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're awake, everybody. Hey, wide awake, open your eyes, sit up straight. Hey, we have some nice people up here. Let's find out who they are. Everybody sit up straight, open your eyes. Look up here, man. It's everybody's eyes. Open your eyes open. Hi, how are you, dear? What's your name?
Allison.
Allison, congratulations on your graduation today, Allison. Allison, dear, can you tell me, Allison, how many fingers do you have? How many were you born with?
10.
10, 5 on each hand?
Yeah.
Could you hold on and kiss for me, Allison? All 10 of them? It's going to require both hands. There you go. Okay, Allison, could you start right here with your thumb? Could you point to every finger and scream them out really loud, really quick? Allison, people way by the pool have here. I need you to scream like you're yelling at your little brother and he pissed you off, okay? So start right there and just scream them right out. Go ahead. Point them out so I know where you are.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
11, Allison, you have 11 fingers? That's incredible. Wait, I got all confused at the beginning, Allison. Could you show me that one more time?
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You do have 11 fingers. That's incredible. Allison, wait right here. I'll be right back. Don't come back. Hey, how you doing, buddy? What's your name? Luke, thanks for being here, Luke. Hey, Luke, buddy, come down here. Luke. Luke. How many fingers do you have, Luke? Just tell me you were born with them. How many do you have?
10.
5 on each hand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Luke, what are you trying to do this thing? Allison's got this 11 thing going on. It's another story. Luke, hold your fingers up like this. Start right here. Point them right out and just scream them right out. Point them out so I know where you are. Go ahead.
1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait, Luke, could you show me that one more time, Allison? Could you watch Luke? I think he messed up. One more time, Luke. Go ahead.
1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Allison. Luke messed up with me. Good time. Listen, Luke. Allison's really smart. She's going to help you out. Spread your fingers out for her.
Oh my god, they're gonna start
Allison, could
arguing.
you count Luke's fingers for him? Show him how to do it.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
That's not right. You sure? Allison, you didn't get it. Can you show him one more time?
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Wait, there's a mistake somewhere. I'm not seeing it. Allison, hold your fingers out there. Luke, count Allison's fingers. See what you get.
1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait. Allison, wait. I know you guys are real smart. You graduated again. This is what I want you to do.
He moved!
You guys are now teammates. I want you to come back over here in your 2 chairs, sit down, work together as a team and help each other out. When you figure out where the mistake is and who's really got what, just come back up and let me know. Okay, have a seat over there. Not too fast. I don't think he learns quick. Help him out, Allison. Now. Should be number 10. Oh, man.
He can't count!
Wait, Allison, you didn't get a guinea.
No!
What's the matter with him?
He's saying 2 twice.
Yeah, I'm going to count to 4 and you're going to forget all about it. You'll only have 1, 3, you'll have 10 fingers. Luke, you'll get your 2 back, you'll have 10 fingers, because we all have 10. Just forget about it, let it go. 1, 2, 3, 4, just forget it, let it go. It's stupid. You guys are wearing me out. I got to get a drink of water! Good job. All right, have a seat over there. Are we okay with that? Let's go. Number 20. seatbelts, plug your lap bars. And your shoulder bars. Take a nice deep breath. Scoot your hips far forward in your chair. No slipping, no sliding, no falling out of your chair. Stuck tight. Relax and swoop. Boom. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, well listen you guys. I do this program all over the United States, all over the world in fact. And the last program I did before I came here to Sacramento or in Roseville, I was in Louisiana. I was actually in New Orleans, where I met a lady that owns a voodoo shop. We became really good friends. She came to my show, I went to her voodoo shop, and when I left New Orleans, this lady gave me a present. She gave me this little puppet monkey that has lived in her voodoo shop for 20 years. His name is Victor. Now, Victor is the cutest little puppet monkey you've ever seen in your entire life. But the strange thing about old Victor is because old Victor lived in a voodoo shop for 20 years, Victor is a voodoo monkey. So anything at all that happens to old Victor, exactly the same thing will happen to you, except it'll happen about 10 times as bad. I'm going to count to 3. You're going to sit up. You're very excited about meeting Victor the voodoo monkey. You've never met one before. Well, listen. Victor is a real people person. Victor loves people. So if Victor waves and says hi to you, you make sure you wave and say hi back to old Victor, because the last thing you want at Grad night is some voodoo monkey ticked off at you. All count to 3. You'll sit up so excited about meeting Victor the voodoo monkey. 1, 2, and 3. Well, thank you, everybody. Hey, let's go to Victor. Victor said hi, guys. Congratulations on your graduation today. Thanks for being here. But you know, Victor lived in New Orleans in the voodoo shop, and he's a voodoo monkey. And anything at all that happens to Victor, exactly the same thing will happen to you, but it'll happen about 10 times as bad. It's a little bit weird, it's a little bit strange, and it works like this. Watch.
I tell you friends I adore. Shake, 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 Senora, shake your body, work your body so you're a dancer, hiker, you jump in the saddle, hold on to the bridle.
Please put on your lap bars. Now put your shoulder harnesses. And just like Victor, no falling off your chair, relax and sleep. Boom. And then you can 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lazy to record. Huh? Too lazy to record.
What?
We're too lazy to record.
Well, I'm going to count to 3 and everybody's going to wake up. When you do, you're going to see the funniest thing that's happened up here. I've been standing up here talking to all these people all this time, and there certainly is a front half to the suit that I have on. But when I turn around, you're going to see there is no back end to my suit at all. There's nothing back there but me. It'll be the funniest, grossest thing you've ever seen in your entire life. You can't believe I've been up here talking to all these people all this time, and there's no back end to my suit whatsoever. 1, 2, and 3. Roll it, everybody. Hey, listen, I have to make some announcements. The rest of your friends are here, but do me a favor. Please sit very still and very quiet in your chairs. If you make any noise at all, they won't hear the announcements and I'll have to start over. So just sit still and quiet. I'll get back to you in just a moment, okay? Hey, we want to congratulate you guys on your graduation today. We know what a hassle it is. You've been up right since 8 o'clock this morning, and now here it is up here. Hey, did you see this? Somebody dropped their right here. Oh, man, they're blowing this right through the floor. What? I'll count to 3 and you'll see that's just an illusion. Look, 1, 2, 3, look. Of course I have my pants on. Okay, we're gonna go up one more time. Put on your lap bars and your shoulder bars. Nice deep breath. Hold on to it. Exhale, relax, and sleep. Boom. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well, I'm going to count to 3, and you guys are all going to wake, and you're going to see that that was just a silly illusion. Of course, I had all of my clothes on. I'm not the one that's up here naked anyway, it's you. You've been sitting up here for all these people all this time, and you don't have a stitch of clothing on at all. And what's worse, you cannot get up and walk away. You know why? You know that seatbelt you've been strapping down with all night long? That seatbelt is now broken. You cannot get it off. You cannot get out of your chair. You cannot move your chair. All you can do is sit right there and be more embarrassed than you've ever been in your entire life. I'll count to 3, you'll sit up, you're as butt, oh, I'll need a lot of encouragement from you guys on this one. I'll count to 3, you'll sit up, you're as butt naked as the day you were born. Start tightening your chair. 1, 2, and 3. So much trouble. I'll count to 3, you'll see that's just an illusion. Look, 1, 2, 3, look. Of course you had your clothes on. Everybody look up here at me and see everybody's eyes. Look over here again. I'm going to count to 3, on the count of 3, you're going to realize you had your clothes on all night long. They were never off at any time. You'll realize they were never off, and you'll feel very comfortable with that. As a matter of fact, you're going to laugh right out loud to yourself, or you're going to imagining we do that to you, because you know we really wouldn't. 1, 2, and 3, look. Of course you have your clothes on. We wouldn't do that to you. Okay. Everybody look up one last time. Put on your house, and put your arms. Scoot your hips far forward in your chair. No slipping, no sliding, no falling out of your chair. Exhale, relax, and sleep. Boom. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ultimate body language. Well, we're going to start waking some of your friends up. Not all of them, just some of them. But even the ones that we're going to wake up, we're going to give them a little something to do, even though they're going to come back to you out there. But for right now, there are some things I want your friends to remember, and there's some things I want them to forget. The things that I want you guys to forget are these. I want you to forget all of the silly, stupid suggestions. Sleep. Boom. There are some things that I want you to remember, there are some things I want you to forget. The things that I want you to forget are these. I want you to forget all of the silly, stupid suggestions you were given up here this evening. They mean nothing to you at all, they have no influence on you, and they have no effect on you at all. As a matter of fact, the last hour or so, it's just fading, it's just gone, forget about it, let it go, it means nothing to you. The things that I want you to remember are these. I want you to remember how good you feel right now and how relaxed you are. Tonight, when you do go to bed, you'll get one of the very best nights of rest you've ever had in your entire life, and for the next 2 or 3 days, you're going to have more energy than you've ever had before. Now, I'm going to count to 5, and everybody's going to wake up, except for the one.